Okay. So I made a class. Now I made a class for a 2D vector, a 3D vector, and a quaternion.
Я не знаю, Нечка. Quaternion is basically
a list of 4 things. It's basically just a 4-dimensional vector.
Exactly. Because now you explained it to me finally. Yesterday you couldn't tell that to me. But what is 4D?
Well, actually, we kind of live in a 4-dimensional world because you can think of the 4th axis as time.
Okay. So basically the 3D is just like the 3 dimensions of our world, and the 4D are the 3 dimensions plus time, right? Mm-hmm. And what are you doing in 4D? Is this like a 4D object?
It's a 4-dimensional vector.
But is it creating a 4D object?
It's creating a 4-dimensional vector.
Just a vector.
It's
different from an object in 4D.
A vector. This is a vector class that's making a vector object. The class is is a template for making a 4D vector.
Okay.
Oh boy, my camera's going crazy here.
And you're writing this in Python in an online editor
called repo.it.
And the code, you were just telling this to me before we started filming. I was asking you, where does the code come from? And you were like, I'm taking the 2D and 3D and 4D
and the 2D and 3D and 4D vector classes from a Codea, but I don't actually see the code, so I'm kind of predicting the code.
Oh. That's quite advanced.
Predicting the code or guessing the code.
And then it should be telling you something in the console, right? Is this the goal of the project? That it's going to say something here when you run it? Mm-hmm. Yeah? And what is it going to say there?
Well, something that has to do with vectors, obviously. I don't know what yet. The next class that I'm going to make is a 4x4 matrix class.
Matrix. What is a matrix?
A matrix is it's something like a vector. A vector is a 1-dimensional list of numbers. A matrix is a 2-dimensional list of numbers. So it's like so a vector is like a list of numbers, and a matrix is a grid of numbers.
Okay. And you have to be able to do matrix math to write it?
Yeah, matrix math. Something that I had to do. I had something that was an exercise is adding so basically the day before yesterday's live stream.
You mean live stream by Daniel Schiffman on Coding Train.
It was about linear algebra, and is programming a matrix object. not just a matrix object. It's a matrix object that you could. It's a matrix object that you can perform math on it, and it's really just any matrix. It's really just any matrix, but I'm just gonna make a class for a 4x4 matrix.
All right. And then we'll make another video when you're done with that. But your project is also online. If you
it's
click this link.
Rupal.it/GAEQ/14.